Hi bakers, I'm Crystal the Cake Lady, and today's episode is going to be a quick, short episode where I share my recipe for American buttercream frosting. American buttercream is exactly what you think of when you think of birthday cake. It's a nice creamy frosting made with powdered sugar, and it doesn't require any cooking at all. Mine is a little extra rich and creamy because I use real butter and heavy whipping cream, but keep in mind that means it needs to be refrigerated. Let me show you everything you're going to need. Here's what you're going to need for the buttercream. 2 sticks of salted butter, 2 pounds of powdered sugar, 1 cup of vegetable shortening, 4 teaspoons of vanilla, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. It's going to be much easier to make this buttercream icing if you do have a stand mixer because it's going to have to beat for about 8 minutes at the end. So I am using my KitchenAid stand mixer and a whisk or whipping attachment. And we're going to start by creaming our shortening and our butter together. Anytime you're making cake icing, you pretty much want to start with room temperature butter. It's a whole lot easier to work with. If you didn't have time to bring your butter to room temperature the natural way, you can always stick it in the microwave and let it go for about 30 seconds at 20% power, and that'll yield the same result. And I have 1 cup of all vegetable shortening here. Okay, let's get that blended. When that's brought together, I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and vanilla. And mix again. Now I'll go ahead and add about 1/3 of my powdered sugar. Get that beating. You can see now we have a nice pasty consistency. I'll go ahead and add a little more powdered sugar and beat that for just a few seconds and add about half of my cream. Now I'll add the last of my powdered sugar and the last of the whipping cream and let it go for about 8 minutes on high speed. I'm going to stop about halfway in between and mix everything up from the bottom and get the sides scraped down nicely. There we go. This buttercream is a great consistency for spreading. If you need something that's a little bit stiffer for piping flowers or fine detail, you'll want to cut the whipping cream by about half and you'll get the consistency that you need. If you need your buttercream to be stark white, like for a wedding cake or something like that, you're going to omit the butter and use 2 cups of shortening. You can also buy clear vanilla extract instead of the brown vanilla extract. That'll help keep it pure white. But since it doesn't have quite as much flavor without the butter, I usually put the good buttercream between the layers and the stark white on the outside if that's the look I'm going for. If you want to tint your icing, you're going to want to use gel coloring, not the liquid food coloring. The liquid food coloring can thin it out a little bit. Gel food coloring works really, really nicely, and there's such a variety of colors. I hope you found this tutorial for American buttercream frosting helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, Crystal the Cake Lady. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Until next time, happy baking! I've been sharing my favorite cake recipes with you guys for quite some time now. I would love it if you would share your favorite cake recipes with me. Who knows, maybe one day I'll feature one on my channel. And of course I'll give a shout out to you in the video, but I'd also love to send a free gift, like maybe a beautiful apron, or some new pot holders, or maybe one of my favorite products, like a rubber spatula or a baker's joy. I'd love it if you would participate in this little contest. You can send your recipes to me at crystalthecakelady1@gmail.com, or you can leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for your support, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, Crystal the Cake Lady. Until next time, happy baking.